Well, you got Hangouts on there working.
Yeah, the problem with that though is I think we're live in public.
Well,
Although
I don't understand what happened to your Hangouts.
I don't know.
So you're not able to call directly from your laptop now or something?
I switched to a Windows box because my Chrome box is at work is screwing up.
Ah.
So are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, I can see you now. All right.
Yeah.
You have left the application Business Hangouts. This wasn't your intention. Just click on the button Business Hangouts on the left side menu to reactivate it. I'm still here, aren't I?
Yep, you're still there. I can still see you.
I know I see you fine.
Then we're good.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't either.
But the only thing is that I don't think we want to be able. I don't think we want this live, do we?
No, I wouldn't think it'd be the best thing in the world.
It's broadcast on YouTube or something. Hey.
Well.
Hang on a minute, Andy.
I don't know if you can help me. Remember how we did the credit cards? And then it goes to CC, gives you this number.
Yeah.
Everything's cool. Okay, well, I went on vacation last week, so Dempsey was doing it. That one worked. And all the rest of them came out like this. Like just a regular number. So I thought maybe she did something wrong, but I went in and she didn't. She said, I know I did it right because I did that one that way. You know why that would happen? Why we're not getting CC all of a sudden? Like Pace decided to do that.
But Pace doesn't decide. You tell it. I mean,
yeah, it makes some sense that all of a sudden.
Have Josh look. Josh here.
He understands. Okay, because you put it on. That's why.
Yeah. No, have him take a look at it. See if he can fix it out. You can't have him see me.
All right.
Thanks. There's a lot of stuff on this thing.
Yeah.
I just want something that works.
Well, it's not being recorded on YouTube. That I can tell you.
It's not.
No, you have to start it on YouTube and tell it it's going to record.
Because it says this thing will record to YouTube. But maybe you got to tell it.
You got to tell it to do that. Because that's how we do our webinars.
But do you use Business Hangouts to do it?
We go to YouTube and start the Hangout there.
We go to YouTube.
I don't think it's business. I don't think it's business YouTube Hangouts though.
Does that work good?
Yeah.
I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble. And I switched to Windows and I couldn't even call you. I had everything set up on Windows right. I tested it. Actually, I worked fine. I couldn't hear you. So I don't know.
For some reason, we were not connecting, buddy. I thought maybe it was because you had that other thing running, the Slack thing running, or whatever that other simple.
It's an app, but I wasn't on that box. I was on the Windows box then when I called you this morning from work.
Okay.
This is nice. You can mute individual people, kick them off.
Yeah.
So is this all the same thing in YouTube?
Not quite. It's close, but it's not. It's got a lot of the same features, Q&A and stuff like that. But control room, it's got a lot of the same features, but it's not the same as what YouTube is doing.
And Google Effects doesn't work anymore.
Well,
trying to put a head on. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Says it's not going to work anymore. After April 27th. Well, geez, it's 9:30, 10:30 your time already. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a break here, but I guess we
Day is moving along nicely.
Maybe for you.
All I'm saying is it's moving faster than what I want it to. But then again, it's supposed to be real nice here, so right about 5 or so, I'm going to go get some exercise.
Good for you.
Gonna walk.
Let's talk a little bit about.
Yeah. Quarantine.
Where are we with this whole scenario? We are receiving and scanning. We're receiving with the desktop app, and we're scanning with the phone with the. Oh shit! I left it at home, and I even put it out so I wouldn't. Son of a bitch.
Nothing like a Monday, huh?
That's where we left the Android app. Is you're scanning the bills of the.
We're not doing the bill of lading yet. We're doing the load flags. We're scanning whatever that's being scanned in. If it's an S for shipment, then it's checking to see whether it's already shipped or received. If it hasn't been shipped or received, it's going to pop it up there and let you scan as many of the skids as necessary to complete the shipment or complete the receiving.
So even if it's a shipment and you scan a load flag that's for a shipment,
right?
It'll say, oh, 3 of 4 have been scanned out, right?
Yeah, that's going to do exactly. The code's already there. The only difference is that I remarked out the stuff for shipment by itself. So that because until we do a bill of lading and mark a flag that says, yeah, we're actually shipping, it's liable to pick it up when you're moving it to one to the other. So I've got to have that BOL to do that. But that's the last bit there, the code to actually do the scan this of this and display that we're shipping job number such and such, 3 of 5, 1 of 20, whatever it is already there. It's already coded. So the BOL is the only thing that's outstanding. And a little bit of testing.
And quarantine.
We have developed the quarantine portion of it so they can quarantine stuff. The only thing that's missing on it is that moving the quarantine out of quarantine and into a job.
Correct. And scanning a quarantine flag.
Right.
Because how are you formatting the load flags for quarantine? Remember, this is not
quarantine starts with a Q.
Okay. Is there a record for every skid somewhere though? No. Right?
No, there wouldn't be.
We don't have load flag. We don't have any skid records for quarantine.
It has the number of skids that would be in there.
But we don't. But there's no way for us to tell if they scan the same skid twice. We can't count them up because what they're going to do is say, "I'm putting this in quarantine." I don't know. Maybe it's not important because quarantine is supposed to be one area, one big area. Now.
Yeah. Well, we can certainly put a -1, 2, 3, 4 for the skid number in the scan line too.
But how would we remember which ones are scanned?
Well, that's on the print. The remembering which ones is scanned is just like we mark because it's a quarantine. The record is the same. We can always have a flag in there to say that this one's been scanned.
But we don't have a record for every skid. We got one record.
That's where I was talking about. We are printing a record for every skid.
I know, but we're not storing a record.
But we can do it that way if we want to. We can certainly quarantine every skid separately if we want to.
I think I'd hang that off the quarantine record.
Yeah.
A foreign key.
We can certainly do that. Yeah, we can do a quarantine skids.
Because here's the thing. They're going to print the quarantine load flags.
Mm-hmm.
It's really necessary for them to scan the quarantine. That seems to be more work than I originally envisioned because we did it this way. So I was thinking that we wouldn't have to scan them because the only thing you're going to do with this stuff is keep it there until somebody bills a shipment that accurately describes what it is that we're receiving.
Right.
Then you'd go through a normal receiving process.
Right.
Of it.
We let them scan the quarantine ticket and move it over into receiving.
However, maybe the way to trigger the receiving, and you can't really scan the load flag from a desktop application now.
Why?
Because we got to do the receiving in the desktop app. That's where it is. It's not on the phone. It's not on the Android. I don't want to go down a road where everything's on the Android. Well,
Yeah, I got you.
Confuse the hell out of them.
I thought you were scanning tickets off of the Chrome boxes.
No, you're scanning tickets off the Android.
Oh, okay. All right.
Remember the Chrome, we have to have a secure.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And
access the camera on the Chrome.
We can.
I don't want to do that. That's confusing. You know, we can hold them up like this and.
No. What I'm saying is that putting it on the Android's not really a problem, but it's not going to show up and do anything. It's just going to say that you scanned it. It's not going to actually move it over to receiving because there's not enough information in the scan to do anything with that.
Well, if the queue has a number, I'm assuming that the number is the receiving record.
Correct.
What other number is there?
Well, that's all we got is the receiving record. We don't have a job number or anything in there to tie it.
Yeah, because we don't know what it is. So
right.
if you scan a queue record, you could say, oh, you want to receive this.
Right.
Except it's really not. Now the receiving software is over on the Chromebook.
Right.
So we'd have to bring it up. Well, that's all right. Is the queue record, is the number printed on the load flag? Let's print some load flags for the receiving, for the quarantine.
Okay. The number is printed on there.
I'm going to do that. Live events queue Chromebook. Oh, what? I got an event. Hangouts on air.
It's telling you got this event going on.
You see that? But what does it really mean? Now it says start Hangout on air. I'm already started.
Well, no, what it's saying is if somebody else sees that and want to join us, they can.
Well, why does it say start? Oh, start. You mean it would enter?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't know.
Started up another instance of it, basically, because I got into it 4 times one time. I was wondering why I was still in there, because I kept hitting it and blasted thing. It's like it doesn't realize that, hey, dumbass, you're already there.
How do I get back to where I was? Oh.
Don't know.
My channel? Live now. Okay. I guess. That's the way you want to be. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I'm just, yeah.
How do I get back to you? Where are you?
I'm still here, and you're still there. I'm looking at you.
I am? Oh.
Yeah, I can still see you.
See, now I'm on twice.
Yeah, close off one. No matter which one, just close off one of them.
Are you there now?
Yeah.
What the hell? Where is it? Oh, there you are. It's on its own tab. I tell you, I love technology. Oh, let's just see if screen share works. Screwing around with this too much. All right, can you see me?
You're seeing me.
Huh?
I'm seeing myself.
Oh my God.
So I'm seeing the window that you're seeing me.
Well, I want you to see the other thing. Entire screen, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be having a lot of duplicates then. What do you see now?
Now I'm seeing 9:41. Good morning.
Iceland?
Yeah. Somebody's actually surfing in Iceland. What an idiot.
That's cool. This is called, what is it called? Manifest or something? I don't know what the hell.
Really?
Or Momentum, it's called.
Momentum. All I can say
really
is
cool.
I would not be caught dead surfing in the Baltic Sea, or not the Baltic. What do they call that? North Sea or some crap.
I don't know. Yeah, really. So what do we got out there? Nothing?
Probably not. I don't think there's any filter on quarantine. If there's nothing there, they don't have anything they quarantined.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I think the filters are there. There's all the. Okay, look at it. I even got an appointment.
Cool.
Son of a bitch, you're using this damn thing already.
Well, that's just wonderful. We build it, they will come.
Quarantine. How do I put something in the quarantine now?
You got to scan something into quarantine.
The quarantine, right?
Yeah, just basically you can insert a quarantine and put whatever number you want up there. Wait a minute. That's not okay. Yeah.
That's the only way to do a quarantine is click this button, right?
That's correct.
Uh-oh. What's taking so long?
Maybe because you're sharing screens.
Maybe sharing screen? Yeah, the only way to get something into quarantine is click quarantine.
Yeah, because I got no way of knowing when you scan whether, because there's nothing, shouldn't be anything in there. You got to fill in the information.
You know what do I do? P here?
Yeah.
That's an appointment. It says, no, maybe not. So the
Well, if the thing is sitting there saying that, then it's wrong. I mean, we really need to print instead.
Because it's not doing anything when I hit P.
You got your printer, not R. R is to receive. I know that. See, that's what it's trying to do.
Oh, it's my printer. Oh, receiving 402N. Oh, crap.
You canceled out of it though, didn't you?
Sorry.
Oh, you got the job selected. That's what you got.
Okay, where's my quarantine that I just did?
You received it.
I did not. All I did was print it. And I hit the R, but I said cancel.
Yeah, well, obviously it marked it anyway. That's the problem.
Okay,
Well,
we
that
gotta
shouldn't
fix it.
happen. That shouldn't happen.
All right, so go reset that flag so it's not received.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going there to reset it.
Yeah.
I think there's probably 2 or 3 of them in there. But
Yeah, you can't receive a record just when you click the R. It's got to be done on the save.
Yeah.
You doing it?
Yeah, just a second. I can't update. Set status. Receive. Just a second here. Got to check the filter screen so I can update them correctly.
You have to do something else rather than just mark the status?
Yeah, but I forgot what the exact status is, whether it's queue receiving or what it is. That's why I'm just going to check it real quick, make sure I got the right filter. Otherwise, it's kind of a stuck between a rock and a hard. It's been a day or two. Okay, so there's Annette, and it's appointments. Okay, that's the wrong one. Fetch quarantine. Quarantine. It's just quarantine. Okay. Nothing special, just quarantine. Okay.
It says this is the permalink thing for the, just FYI. This should be the shortcut to go to. How do I send you a text? Oh, there it is. You might still have that, but there's the bit.ly thing or whatever. So we ought to be able to just go to that hangout, go to that link and start a hangout. The thing I just sent you.
Yeah.
We'll try that later. So I'm over here. Did you reset the flag yet?
Yeah. Should have 3 of them.
I don't have nothing. Unless refresh.
Spell it right. I spelled it wrong. Sorry. Q.
You mean it's the whole word quarantine? It's not Q?
Yeah. No, that's right. It should be fine. QUARRANTINE. Yeah, I got to spell it right. Should be showing up 3 of them.
Oh, does refresh the quarantine?
Yeah, it should. Because, well, just let me check here. But yeah, anytime you do the init, should do that. Let's check to see what refresh is supposed to do. But that's why aren't they showing up for you?
Well, I know I went through an init, so
I want to run through the fetch. Let me run it here. Should be working fine. Because the only filter is where status is quarantine. Ah, damn it.
yeah, I don't think refresh is initting quarantine. It may be initting active, but it's not redoing the quarantines. So I log back in from scratch and I see them.
Okay, let me check that refresh and see what it's doing then, and we can fix that too while we're at it. Because refresh should do both.
A bunch of problems here. We should give them a message when the print is complete.
It's load shipment.
Edit this if they made a typo or a mistake. It's probably edit. What. Yeah, I think. Okay, so here's
the record.
Yeah, just bring it back up to edit it.
All right.
And maybe we do that on E, and then the quarantine will have a way into quarantine once it's created, not until it's created.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should have the, show the ID. You see the screen I'm showing you?
Mm-hmm.
There's no title on here. There should be a date and a time, or it should be at least a title of what we're doing. And then it should have the quarantine ID number. And if the quarantine ID number exists, which we don't create until we do a save, I would think.
Right. That's correct. We don't. No, we don't.
So, but if there's a quarantine record here, then we should be able to receive it right from the screen. So we need another button to receive.
Well, then what are you going to do with the R that's sitting over there at the end of the record? Why open up the pop-up to do that?
We're going to use it for the receiving.
So say that again. You broke up.
All right. So on the screen, that R, we have no way to edit an existing record.
Okay, you want to make it an E and edit.
Yeah, we do use this button to edit the record. And then within the record is where if it's a created record that already exists, then we should receive it. Because if they're putting it in quarantine, we'd be on that screen like this. We don't want to receive it if we're putting it in quarantine. Once it's in quarantine, then we could receive it or change it from here.
Yeah.
So if they have made a mistake, they can edit it and reprint.
Right.
Then it could edit it and then reprint the flags, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, that takes way too long. I just wonder if Hangouts on Air is affecting us.
Maybe.
Why don't you make those couple changes? I need to go talk with Mike for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So the P prints, change the tooltip.
Yeah.
The R will become E to edit it and change its tooltip. And then if it exists, then you add a receive button on that pop-up.
Okay.
So the E will bring up the quarantine again to edit it, an existing quarantine, fill it in and edit it. And then in that page, we'll have the receiving function. That makes sense to me. Okay?
All right, on it.
I'll call you back in about 10 minutes. Or, well, I'll give you half an hour.
It allows me to go to the bathroom too. I appreciate it.
All right, bye.